The crypto misery has no end, and according to Grayscale, strategy may sell more Bitcoin in the near future, creating additional panic among investors. The situation with Cardano is downright tragic, and in today's episode we'll see why things could get much worse. We'll also find out why Hyperliquid and Zcash, which were among the few assets in green territory, also registered massive price losses. And to wrap up, we'll reveal which cryptocurrency has the most holders. Hint, it's not Bitcoin. Hit that Friday like button, drop a comment despite the bloodbath, and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell. I'm sick of wearing this red, but what can you do? It's the most fitting color for what's been happening in our market lately. Bitcoin, which tried to recover some of its losses last night, headed back down to around $61,500, while countless altcoins recorded rarely seen daily drops. Ethereum is down 9% in just the last 24 hours, trading around $1,600. Cardano crashed 19% to 16 cents, and Zcash collapsed, brace yourselves, 54% to around $260. Cryptocurrencies in the green territory today are almost impossible to find, but there are still a few. DEXE is up 10% and Just is up 5%. Total market capitalization fell to around $2.2 trillion, a level not seen in years. You probably know all too well what I'm about to talk next. You guessed it, liquidations. In the past 24 hours, nearly 250,000 traders were wiped out, with the total amount of liquidated positions, the majority of which were longs, surpassing $1.15 billion. The largest single liquidation happened on Binance, involved the Bitcoin USDT pair, and was worth around $13 million. One of the main reasons for the bloodbath in the crypto market is Strategy's decision to sell Bitcoin a few days ago. Michael Saylor's company, the world's largest corporate holder of the cryptocurrency and a long-standing symbol of the buy forever, never sell philosophy, removed 32 coins from its holdings. Although the sale was part of a purely technical process and the coins were bought back almost immediately, the action itself triggered a strong reaction among investors. The market responded sharply, and the uncertainty surrounding the unshakable Bitcoin holder created additional chaos at a time when sentiment was already tense. But unfortunately, the story doesn't end with those 32 sold Bitcoins. According to a new Grayscale report, the situation around Strategy may heat up even further. The world's largest digital asset manager warns that Michael Saylor's company may be forced to sell more Bitcoin if the pressure on its financial structure continues to intensify. The reason? Their new financing instrument, the preferred STRC shares, has started to crack. These shares were supposed to trade steadily around $100 but have already fallen below that level. This automatically increases Strategy's dividend obligations and creates a risk of cash flow shortages. Despite the sales, the company still holds an impressive 843,000 Bitcoins. However, due to the price crash, Strategy's crypto investment is now down by $11 billion. Cardano suddenly became one of the most discussed cryptocurrencies in recent days after its price plunged below 16 cents, a level we haven't seen since December 2020. The reason for this sharp drop isn't just market panic, but also concerns surrounding Charles Hoskinson himself. The founder of Cardano announced that he's taking a break after warning a wave of failures in the ecosystem due to project shutdowns and funding issues. This news acted like a spark in a dry forest. Attention toward ADA exploded. The cryptocurrency reached a social dominance of 0.52%, meaning that more than 1 out of every 190 crypto discussions on social media was about Cardano. At the same time, active addresses jumped to nearly 30,000, the highest level in 4 months. This shows that users aren't just talking about ADA but actively interacting with the network, while volatility splits traders into two camps, with bears dominating. Despite the negative backdrop, Cardano continues to have one of the most loyal communities in the crypto world. Over the years, ADA holders have proven they can endure long periods of declines and uncertainty. The spike in activity suggests that many of them aren't running away, but are closely monitoring developments. But retail enthusiasm has its limits. For the project to stabilize, institutional participation will be needed. The next few weeks will be crucial for the cryptocurrency, which currently ranks 15th by market cap. Investors expect new projects, real ecosystem growth, and of course more positive signals from Hoskinson. If Cardano shows progress now with the price at a multi-year low, this could be the turning point the community has been waiting for. Zcash and Hyperliquid were among the few bright spots in the crypto sector lately, but they too waved the white flag. ZEC crushed an astonishing 54% in the last 24 hours, and the reason is more than serious. A critical vulnerability was discovered at the very heart of the protocol. In short, researcher Taylor Hornby found a flaw in the so-called orchard pool, the part of Zcash that provides private transactions. This flaw theoretically enabled the creation of unlimited counterfeit ZEC coins that no one could detect. The good news is that the vulnerability was discovered by white hat hackers, not attackers. The Zcash team reacted instantly and patched the hole within days. The bad news? Due to the network's strong anonymity, there is no way to prove with 100% certainty that someone exploited it before the fix. That was enough to scare the market and trigger massive sell-offs. Now Zcash is planning a major network upgrade to prove that counterfeit coins exist in circulation. But until trust is restored, volatility around ZEC will likely remain high. And to make the drama around Zcash even deeper, Arthur Hayes, co-founder of BitMEX and one of the most influential voices in the crypto space, stepped in. After the news of the critical vulnerability, Hayes didn't just express concern, he sold his entire Zcash investment. Additionally, Hayes sold all his positions in Hyperliquid and Near, contributing to the price drops of those cryptocurrencies. We'll end today's bloody episode with something interesting. Have you ever wondered which cryptocurrency has the most holders worldwide? If you thought it was the most recognizable one, Bitcoin, you'd be wrong. According to data from Sentiment, there are just over 59 million wallets holding some amount of BTC, placing the asset in second place. In first is Ethereum with nearly 190 million. The top 5 is completed by Tether stablecoin USDT, XRP and Circle stablecoin USDC. That's all for today, gang. Have an amazing weekend and see you soon.